Hello, astrology enthusiasts.
Hello, astrology enthusiast. I'm Megan.
I'm Kimberly.
Welcome to Moon Signs.
And Storylines.
Here at Moon Signs and Storylines, we like to do things a little bit differently. We like to break down the new moons and the full moons in 4 different parts. Right now, we're in the second part for the new moon in Sagittarius coming up on December 19th. First part, we talk about the character of a new moon in Sagittarius, the intention, the mutable fire energy. In this one, we're going to go over the plot and the plot twist, and that's by looking at the chart. And then the third one is when we give our own perspectives of the energy by using a reference. That's our storyline.
That's when our creativity really kicks off.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
So this is for novice astrologers to get what's going on, and for experienced astrologers to play along and look at the chart and give us a reference. Share your perspective.
We do hope you play along and give us your reference of the new moon that's coming up.
Here's the chart. And in the fourth part, we go around the zodiac and we give a horoscope or a question to ponder for each of the signs.
And a universal question.
Yeah, for all of us to ponder. We go deep. We explore this new moon in Sagittarius to its fullest.
Yes, we do.
So right now, we're looking at the chart. And we're looking at a new moon. So what speaks to you about this new moon?
Well, the first thing I saw about the new moon really was all the Sagittarius energy.
There's a lot.
We have the sun and the moon, and we had Venus, and we have Mercury in Sagittarius. And Mercury that just moved direct and is going back over some of the themes of Sagittarius. So we're ready. We've already done the work, and we're ready to go forward.
Yeah, this is big mind thinking in fast forward direction right now with all this mutable.
Yes, and with that much Sagittarius, it's like speak your truth, live your truth, love your truth, and feel your truth.
Which brings us to the leading planet. Jupiter is in the feeling, loving emotion of Cancer, loving sign of Cancer.
Yes, and it's retrograde.
We have a trend going in that sign. That's like where we're lucky. That's where we're picking up energy. That's where we're getting good flow and vibes and getting wise. And this energy is in Cancer. So if we haven't yet, we really need to get in tune with our emotional selves.
Oh, your favorite subject.
I know. It's not my favorite subject.
No, it's really, that's true. It's about feeling our emotions, expanding our emotional awareness.
And then making sure our Sagittarius philosophy is in line with our emotions. So let's say we had a philosophy or something that was passed down generation and generation. Maybe it doesn't really fit us, and we need to sit into that and then mutable fire, adapt our own philosophies around our emotional intelligence, what feels emotionally comfortable within us.
We're here to expand, and this with the Jupiter and Cancer is helping us expand past our ancestors.
Yeah, so if you have a continuous drama in your family, this is a good time to look at that and then move forward from it. Find the wisdom, find the Sagittarius silver lining, and then move forward with it. So Jupiter has friendly aspects, and then one that's been there for a while.
A little thorn in the side.
Little square that's hanging out for too long. So Jupiter is square to Chiron. This is a cardinal square, and it's been there almost like all of 2025. But in this new moon, if you haven't felt those wounds and you haven't adjusted yet,
you get another opportunity.
You get a great Sagittarius mutable fire opportunity. So there's luck on your side to change those.
Yeah, I think I hear the song New Attitude.
Got a new attitude from the 80s? Is that Diana Ross?
I think it was Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle?
Maybe. I can't remember who sang it. But it was upbeat. Got a new attitude. And really, that's about what we're trying to develop here.
So there's also, I think, trine. Jupiter is trine to Saturn.
Jupiter has a trine to Saturn. Asking us, before we leap, is it real?
Yeah, because this Saturn is going forward in Pisces.
Mm-hmm. And it's really about, because Saturn wants us to make sure that we're grounded, that we have both feet on the ground before we leap. Just saying.
But it's in Pisces. So I feel like, again, it has an emphasis on philosophy, on religion, on our understanding of the world around us. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times I like to think of Sagittarius, since it's in that third quadrant, the relating quadrant, this is your relationship with the world. And how you see the world. So like your philosophy within it. With Jupiter, the leading planet in Cancer, what's our emotional connection to it? With it trine to Saturn in Pisces, there's opportunity to like be forward thinking in a bit too. Because Sagittarius loves hope. I feel like Jupiter trine Saturn has hope with it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I do too. But it hope with a steady focus.
Yeah.
With the Saturn. Yeah.
With the reality focus, a steady focus, totally.
Yeah, now I happen to like Saturn.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm always cheering for Saturn, but it's just keeping us real. And with it being in Pisces, it's really asking us about our our boundaries. I think that's what it really is talking about, our emotional boundaries.
Oh, that totally makes sense. Yeah. I love Saturn in Pisces. Saturn, not so much. But it is a great time to understand our emotional boundaries when it comes to our philosophy and our hope, too. Sagittarius themes, for sure.
Absolutely.
Saturn in Pisces is still conjunct to Neptune in Pisces, and both of them are going forward. They're retrograde for the longest time. Neptune's right there at 29 degrees, and it is actually square to the new moon. So that's a big one. This is a mutable square to the new moon itself.
Yeah, I think the new moon brings so many promises that are big, because of all those planets in Sag, we're really thinking big. But the square to Neptune is like, is it real?
Yeah.
Is it real? Like, can this really happen? And then Saturn says, well, let's put our feet down.
Yeah.
Let's look at this before we leap.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that aspect right there and how you explained it is almost like going to a fun house, seeing all these different mirrors.
Ooh.
And then trying to find which one is your true reflection and not your reflection's reflection.
Or how to get out.
Or even how to get out. So this new moon in Sagittarius, we're finding that compass, we're finding that aim, and we're trying to get out of a madhouse, a mirror of madhouse, and then find the truth and find the freedom, the Sagittarius freedom within that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it's good. But also we got to talk about with Jupiter sextiling Uranus and Taurus. So Jupiter's in retrograde, Uranus and Taurus in late degrees is still retrograde, and they're sextiling. So this could bring some really sweet, supportive surprises. That's how I see it.
I feel like there might be some kind of innovation, a hopeful innovation that we can lean on a little bit.
Emotional openings.
Yeah.
Many emotional openings.
Yeah, that encourage the community, because this is Uranus in Taurus and the community's values. With this being Uranus in 28 degrees, retrograde, and then Jupiter, who moves a little bit faster, 22 degrees retrograde, these two are actually going to hang out in the sextile for a while. So this is opportunity to find the gems of great values that we can share as a community and feel comfortable with, feel emotionally strong with.
I think it's going to be some clarity that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, where did that come from? But you just all of a sudden have this clarity. It's like ding ding moments.
Yeah. On the subject, but a little bit off. And I don't think it needs to be one way just because of all this mutable energy. I think it could be a bunch of different ways of finding this clarity, working as a community and respecting each other's values, where it's not like, my way is better. It's like, oh, I respect your way. That's cool, man. You know, because Uranus needs the community. Jupiter needs the bigger picture. And then with Sagittarius and Hope there, we can find value in things outside of ourselves, because that's cool, and we want to understand that, you know?
Absolutely.
It gives us this hope.
One of the things that I'm really excited about this full moon, new moon in Sagittarius, Mars has just went into Capricorn. You know? So that's about hard work and putting down the work to achieve. It wants to dig in and do the steady work. And then where's Saturn? It's setting in Pisces.
Oh yeah, it's leading planet.
Yeah. So Mars leading planet. The planet that rules Capricorn is Saturn. So I want to look at both of those and how they're going to work together in this new moon as we plant the seeds of intention. So I like that idea that we're going to plant the seeds of intention of really doing the work of our big dreams.
Yeah, it's like a place to put our passion. Is that Capricorn? And I find that Mars in this chart is super cute because it's conjunct a little, like not a loose conjunction to the new moon, and then Venus is a loose conjunction to the new moon in the opposite direction, so it's still in Sagittarius,
so it's in the middle. So
between these personal planets, so we're gonna take this personally. We're gonna like put it in our hearts, and then find that internal passion to find our aim and know where to go. I think know how to get out of that fun house.
Yes. Due diligence is what I say. Due diligence. And then we have Saturn and Pisces again, squaring Venus and Sag.
Mutable squares in the air.
They're the easiest of the squares, the mutable, because they're so flexible.
But we have to be flexible. So some people like go, oh, I know what to do, but they don't do it either. So it's a fun square. Saturn in Pisces, there's a little bit of delulu to it. Venus in Sagittarius, there's a little bit of yes, and doing everything almost exaggerated. So I would be worried about this for gluttony. I'd be worried about this for not knowing what mirror you're in.
I love Venus and Sag because they are optimistic. I mean, they're optimistic to the 10th degree, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they fall in love easily. Easily fall in love.
You want to do this? Yes. You want to do that?
Yes. And with Saturn and Pisces looks for everything to fall in love with everything. It's going to be like a love fest.
It's going to be a glutton love fest. So watch out for that. Watch out for your gluttony right there. So, and there's another immutable square too. Mercury. So Mercury has squares still to the nodal axis.
That's true.
So we are really concentrating on whether we're putting our foot in our mouth, if we are speaking too many truths and not seeing our audience and how they're going to take it, like taking that 2 seconds. And it might damage our path, but it might clarify our past, if you understand what I'm going, because this is the nodal axis. So we'll have the opportunity to like talk about our future goals, our future quest, but make sure you're not like insulting people on the way, is my little 2 cents.
Also, I want to suggest when I look at this chart and I see that Jupiter is squaring Chiron.
The leading planet.
Yep, that's the past. Our past pains and wounds are coming up. And I'll also see, the square to the South Node Virgo, of letting go of the perfectionism and things. I say we may not need to always look back for information. We left it back there for a reason. So we may want to push our life forward. We're feeling this need to push our life forward. So with Mars and Capricorn, it's really going to help us on the steady to keep moving forward and to create our own luck.
Yeah, which leads us to Pluto, which is in early degrees Aquarius. We are in a whole new path as a society, and it wants to do stuff differently. And I think Kimberly is perfect about this Mercury being square to the nodal axis, the leading planet being in Jupiter, wanting change, Sagittarius themes of hope. Let's keep moving forward, leave the past behind, and become a hopeful community together.
Well, because in the last lunar cycle, we went over the past a lot. It was, and during Scorpio season, we went over. Now it's like, you know what? I don't need to be in the trash anymore. I don't need to be digging through the trash can. No. We're going to move forward. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. So my final thoughts on this new moon, it's like the sky's asking us to be brave, to be truthful, be hopeful, but keep our feet on the ground. The next chapter is real, but it needs our steady belief.
Nice. My final thoughts are, if you feel like you're in a fun house, this is your opportunity to find the exit.
Ooh.
To freedom.
To freedom, expansion, and all the goodness.
All the goodness, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. And if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. We are so happy that you're here. Please share our video to anyone that you know that would love the discussion about Sagittarius New Moon or just astrology in general.
Yeah, and all the aspects. Because
Yes.
there is mutable squares in the air. What do they mean to you?
Yes, absolutely. Hit the bell so you get notice of our next video, which will be video number 3, our favorite. That's when we take all the aspects of this new moon and we put it to a reference and we talk about it and describe the new moon through our reference. It's a little story time telling, and we're so excited to do that. So be on the lookout. Hit that bell so you get the notice. And remember, today is a new day and a new opportunity to make this world a better place. Cheers, y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.